God damn, this thing's heavy. Thank you. Alright guys, so like I said, I've never done this before, but I'm going to give it a shot. So the hood's really badly oxidized, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand it down with the dual action sander using a 320 grit sandpaper. I'm not going to wet sand it yet, I'm just simply going to try to take off most of the clear coat, if not all of it. It should come off with the 320, I would assume. And probably scratch the surface of some of the base coat. From there I'll reapply some primer, and then I'll put a new coat of the, after the primer's put on there, I'll probably go over it with a 400 grit sandpaper. I've read a few people, some guys on YouTube say do from between 300 to 600 grit, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it with the 400 and see how that goes after the priming, and then put the base and the clear coat on. So let's see how it goes. Let's give it a shot. It's an old car. I gotta learn somewhere, so here goes nothing. Alright, so I finished priming the hood, and now I'm going to use my DA sander and use a 400 grit sandpaper to go ahead and sand the primer, and then I can finally add the base coat. I am, you know, a lot of people say wet sand it. There are people say use a 600. I found this YouTube guy that, like, he has an awesome channel. He does these awesome, he does candy painted colors. He does a lot of custom colors. And his advice, interestingly, he says to use a 320 grit sandpaper. That's his favorite for the best showroom finish. So I'm just gonna go with the 400. He said between 320 and 600. I'm gonna give it a shot. Like I said, I don't know if this is gonna be the best paint job in the world, but let's see how it turns out. So I'm gonna go ahead and sand this thing.
Hurt. I know.
All right, guys. So this is my second. All right, guys. This is my second attempt at doing the hood. This is the result of the spray can aerosol go around. It turned out really. Actually, the base coat turned out really well for the most part. Not great, but for the spray can, the base coat, I was happy with it. It's the clear coat that got me, and I'll put the clips in there showing me spray it. Yeah, the clear coat was too hot. I sprayed outside, it was too hot and a little too humid, so I'm gonna redo it. I did buy a spray gun. I got the FujiSpray Semi Pro 2, so this time I'm going to do it with the spray gun. And I'm gonna put it in a tent and do it sprayed outside and try one more time. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna sand down this clear coat with a 320 grit, and basically, I don't need to prime it. I primed it before. I'm just gonna sand it down 320 grit, and then later on I'll spray base coat over it, that sanded down clear coat. And so I'll do some sanding with the Makita DA sander and extractor, and then I'll do I need to do some hand sanding too to get the corners. But I hope it goes better this time. We'll see. So. Look. I'm gonna sand this thing with a 1500 grit sandpaper, and then I'm gonna buff it out. So let's see if we can get the shine to pop out. Much better, but still the paint was a bummer. I wanted to do a quick final walk around of the hood. So this is a final after seriously doing a hard wet sanding, buff and polish. I did a Meguiar's 105 compounding with the microfiber pad, then Meguiar's Ultimate Compound, then Meguiar's Ultimate Polish, and then wax. This is how the Escalade turned out. Remember, this is a 13-year-old car. It has not been taken care of very well. It is actually a salvage title car. That's another story for another time. I was young and dumb. I did total this car, but I decided in 2020 I didn't want to spend money and buy a new truck. This is going to be my new toy hauler. So in the next coming series of YouTube videos, you're going to see me install a pull-out utility bed, which is going to serve as a ramp, so I can pull the ramp out, which is going to also extend the bed of the EXT, and I can load the R1250 GSA. I want to make more content, make more videos of, so I don't have to waste time driving to places like Colorado on my bike. I can quickly drive at night, which is safer than riding at night. Take it there where the fun roads are, and you know, that's my plan. But you know, this truck has brand new brakes, drilled and slotted rotors. Y'all saw. I also did a full suspension upgrade, just like I did on the 2015 Tahoe. I will make a video on that, just kind of putting together what I did to the toy hauler to get it ready to go. Truck is looking good. It's looking real good. Interior wise, it has a little tear in the leather seats. But overall, I'm pretty damn happy with the way it turned out. I changed the logo, so the logo is new. It was faded out. So you can see how old this truck is. Look at this, check it out. Still runs strong, 189,000 miles on it. I did put a brand new radiator in it, just like on Thursday, so it's got a brand new radiator.
I'm really happy. I mean, these GM LS engines, I always tell people LS engine based models are the shit. They're one of the hardiest engines. They won't die on you. So that's why I'm kind of investing money into this truck. I think it beats paying money on a new one. So just a quick walk around, guys. Just a quick walk around. I'll put a video together. Just want to document this. I'm putting all these parts into the old 2007 Escalade EXT with almost 200,000 miles on it. You can see all these parts. It's gonna be a long job, but look, I just took this, the brakes are going bad too, so I have brand new brakes coming. Well, they're here, but check this out. Look at that drive CV axle fluid. It's all just spinning out of there, so I'm glad I bought it. It's time to go. I also bought new wheel bearings as well. Crazy, man. This thing has seen better days. That's good. So guys, this pretty much concludes the build for the, I guess the rebuild of my old 2007 Cadillac Escalade EXT. The whole purpose was behind this. I was thinking about really buying a new truck, but I just thought about it really hard and realized, like, for me to get a truck, even used with four-wheel drive, it would probably cost me around 25 grand for a decent mileage one. So I just thought really hard about it, and you know, I've said before that I really just want to start taking my motorcycle to places like Colorado, California, Arizona, you know, even Tennessee, on the back of the truck, so I can drive at night and kind of save some time. Because I want to make more content, I want to make more rides, I want to do more rides, you know. And sometimes it gets really exhausting, especially if you live in the United States, to like travel from Texas all the way to these other states, because it's a lot of highway driving. So I decided, just, you know what, this car already has all-wheel drive on it. It's an old truck. It's got 189,000 miles on it, but I just decided, how about I do a refresh of the truck? So I'll put some clips together. I did a full suspension rebuild. put brand new pulleys and belts. I cleaned the injectors. I put a new radiator, and I spruced it up. I put new tires on it. I put these side steps, electronic side steps, and I also bought a Scorpion ramp. I decided not to do the bed pull out. And that way, with the Scorpion ramp, I can use any other truck in the future as well. But it's really cool. I'll make a video on that. And I have a motorcycle chalk coming in. So I'll have a video later on of showing the BMW R1250 getting into this truck. But so far, this is a complete refresh. You'll see I repainted the hood. All in all, I think I've put about almost 5 grand into this vehicle to get it almost like it's riding, like it rides like it's brand new, pretty much. Cosmetically, yeah, it's not perfect, but I don't really care, because I know how these GM LS engines are. They're very, very reliable engines. So overall, I'm really happy with the way it looks. It's refreshed a little bit, you know. It feels like a new car again. I'm happy. It rides well. I've had it for years, and I expect to have it for many more years to come. So yeah,